Hey y'all, so making supper again. And I'm actually just making it for me, but I probably won't eat all of that. Look at the Xena eating plastic. But I'm making half the box, I already threw the box away, but half the box of these noodles because we already ate the first half and it was very filling. But Brett wasn't a huge fan because they're the multi-grain, so I'm making them for me, and he's having the last like 5 or 6 pieces of French toast from Saturday. So that's happening. But I also wanted to show you, hopefully you can see, it's snowing outside. It doesn't look like it's like in the grass, it doesn't look like it snowed a ton, but it's snowing now. And there's at least some cover on the ground, and you saw Sunday mornings Xena's frolicking in the snow. But in Delaware, which is where Brett and I both work, it has been snowing all day, and the place that I nanny at, the house, it's kind of out in the country-ish. It's like part of a, it's making noises. The noises are down there, not in the pan. But anyway, it's kind of in the country. It's just like a cul-de-sac thing or something. I don't remember what the other word is. Like a cul-de-sac, I think it's called, ish area. And it's a newer thing, so there's not a whole lot of houses over there. So they're right by. Oh, I just realized I have a hole in my shirt. See it? Right there. I have a hole in my shirt between those two layers. But like the ground's pretty much completely covered. You can barely see the grass. And there's a big field behind their house, which they don't own, but it's behind their house. And you can kind of see the lines in the field, but you can't see the brownness sort of the field. So there's a lot of snow there, and their driveway was very snow-filled, and it wasn't slick really, because it's like a very wet snow, and it's not really that like super cold outside, so it's not all frozen and stuff and icy. So that's good. Plus it was easy to wipe off my car when I left, which is good because I've kind of got out of the habit of wiping off my car because we keep our cars in a garage, so we don't have to wipe off our cars when we leave in the mornings. Charlie's jumping down. TV. Crazy dog. But anyway, so that happened. We also did a craft with the little boy I nanny today. So I will put a picture right here. So I had him put his handprints down for the mittens, but it was just handprints down on the red paper, and then let him do the that second paper that had the green smeared all over it. And then after he laid down for his nap, I drew the mitten around each of the hands and cut him out and put the string, poked the hole and put the string through. I went to the store yesterday to get all the supplies for that. And the one thing I couldn't find, I even found a shirt, which you can't see in the picture, but he wears like 12 months, or 24 months, or 2T, kind of getting into 2T, but I bought a 4T shirt for him to do it in, and that way it was a little longer, and if he tried to wipe his hands on his pants, he'd wipe it on his shirt, because his shirt was about that long to where his hands would reach. And plus I wanted to buy a shirt so I wouldn't use one of his shirts to get his stuff all over. What was I saying? Yeah, so he had a shirt, but the one thing I couldn't find at the store, which was crazy because you'd think it'd be like a main thing of an office supply kind of, but I wanted a hole punch so I could punch the holes for the yarn, but I couldn't find a hole punch, and I looked through like the same like 3 aisles like 15 times, but that's probably an exaggeration. But I just used a pen to poke the holes, and it was fine. But yeah, so I think this turned out pretty good, and I put his name and the date and how old he was, which is right now 20 months. when he did them in case they want to keep them, which if they don't, that's fine. I'm not going to be super heartbroken, but maybe they'll at least put it on the tree or something, put it up somewhere. So that was fun. Yeah. There's not a lot to say. I mean, it's snowing. It's been snowing all day. It's really pretty. It's not quite as pretty now because it's getting darker, but it's still kind of a pretty little scene outside. There's our backyard and the snow falling. It's just the prettiest kind of snow to fall. And I didn't vlog yesterday, so I wanted to make sure I vlog today, but it's not much interesting is happening right now. I planned an outing tomorrow for for the little boy and me, but it all depends on the weather, whether we go out or not. We might at least go out back and play in the snow or something. Yeah. I might try to get the rest of the laundry done. I was talking about laundry in the last video, I think it was. I think it was the last one, was it? No, the Saturday video. I was talking about doing laundry, and I haven't. All the laundry is washed and dried, but 2 of the 3 loads are still downstairs waiting to be folded. The second load of clothes and the towels are still downstairs waiting to be folded, so I might fold those tonight. I got home a little earlier than usual tonight, so that's nice. It's only 5:08, and last night I got home at like probably 6 something, maybe 5 something. Probably like 6-ish. Anyway, I'll try to talk to you again before I go to sleep, but just wanted to say, hey, I'm still alive, and I will finish my food and see you later. Hey, so I didn't do a whole lot today, since the last video. I had supper, I watched some videos downstairs, and my dog drove me crazy because she kept jumping up on the couch and biting me, and I was in a pretty frustrated, annoyed, bad-ish mood. So I ended up just coming upstairs and, not really finishing, but going upstairs and watching videos instead because I was tired of dealing with her. And her biting me and jumping on me and scratching me, and I was pretty frustrated. Plus she was trying to get the tree and other things that she's not supposed to get, and yeah. Sometimes she just gets to me. But I came up here and I've been watching videos on my phone. I'm on, I don't remember, July something. I don't remember what it was. But, yeah. I guess that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go and take off my makeup and brush my teeth and go to bed. Tomorrow's Wednesday. We have youth group. I couldn't think. I'm just like, I feel like my head at this moment, not that I'm an airhead, but I feel like at this moment my head is just full of air, and the thoughts that I do have are just kind of like bouncing around, and it's just when one happens to pass by, it's like, oh, it's like, not necessarily that, it's like I know what I want to say, but they're somewhere in there, and I have to wait for them to, I have to find them first. I don't know if that makes any sense. Anyway, I'm going to bed. So I hope you have a great, grand, wonderful, amazing, plumpity day, and I'll see you in my next vlog. Good night.